Yeah, let's go, Monarchs. Let's see what this looks like, baby. No new uniforms, that's it. We ain't gonna get none. All right.
Hello, everybody. This is Madden 17 on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of winning matches. We're hoping for plenty of touches to come their way. It's the Monarchs going up against the Seahawks. With that, let's get you up to Seattle. We're standing by are our commentators, Brandon Guy.
You get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the London Monarchs and the Seattle Seahawks.
That's badass defense, baby. Them linebackers, them guys are bad.
Our long national nightmare is over. After 6 months away, we're back to playing football.
Coach of the year, baby.
Better than Watergate, isn't it? Now we get to have some fun. Watch the veterans. They'll play a little bit. We know that. But the big thing, this new crop of rookies and young guys, they get their chance to take the field and earn their spot.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. Gonna bring it a few past the 20.
So about no speed, and the pop them, fellas. Start them deep, baby.
They'll run it now, out of the gun. Very short pitch.
We call it first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Oh, what a hit. Fumble. Them linebackers, baby. There you go. That's two linebackers.
At the 12-yard line. You know, this is the regular season part that we've been talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
And he'll start this drive with very good field position. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. 3rd down.
Not only did they drop, it looked like an interception in the end zone. They blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
6. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And its kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So they recover the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if, while the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 20. Call it the 24-yard line. So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Trying to throw them screens, baby.
The drive offensively, giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
All right, Brian.
And the big boys up front. What do you think of the old
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
That guy got a new coach. About time. Yes, I don't hit me. Don't hit me. I'm going out of bounds. I ain't taking no lick. I ain't taking no lick. I'm going out of bounds. It's preseason. Don't hit me.
Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Don't hit me. It's preseason.
Fielded just inside the 30. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field with the 1st and 10. And now we get our first look at a guy who's been around the block a time or two. He will not be rattled today.
And that changes things for a defensive coordinator because normally when you get the young guys, you get the rookies, you throw all the exotic blitzes at them and looks they haven't seen. But this guy, he's seen it all.
Play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards there on the pickup, and that'll give him a 1st down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
Take it run.
Run there on 1st down. With a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short yardage runs,
move out of
and goes to one of those.
Good spin move.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught.
Throw.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. These coaches told us they wanted to take the top off this defense. They wanted to be able to stretch them downfield. They showed it pretty well there.
And they knew that they were able to do that, would open up everything else. But how did they truly get it done? Practice in the previous week, making sure they had a plan, fine-tuned before they put it into effect in the game.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. They'll set up to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
All right, guys. All right.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, yeah. Playoff, guys.
Shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 3. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
It's awfully tough on a defense when he's able to move outside the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for open targets. You don't know whether to attack him or lay back and try and defend the pass.
From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down.
That's playing a good goal line defense, fellas.
They could get a first down.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So that scores now on their first 2 possessions, but it's 6-0, probably not the kind of scores they were hoping for.
No, not at all, but I think that they've shown that they can have some success against this defense. So they'll go back to the sideline knowing the points are going to be there for the taking.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Boy, shifts past him. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Damn it, guys. Come on. Pick it up.
that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they like to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Oh, Charles, now you get to talk about your old spot, the secondary. Very key here in this one.
You got to cut me off because, you know, I'll talk about them all game long. Love to see those guys match up and challenge the best wide receivers.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. And a hit this time to the tailback. And that
come up, Beeson.
Losing yardage back at the 35. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Come up, Beeson.
This is really difficult for an offense. Is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming out of blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit. On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. He's got time.
Good sack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The Seahawks send out their punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 15. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now back out comes the offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about 3
bad
points.
defense, touchdown.
He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. And that offense, they're thinking,
God damn it, get the ball off.
Bring him down. It'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run.
Sacrifice, what was that?
The game is advanced. You want a little bit of everything out of
You're 90. You can't be blocking like that.
Break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Back to throw here. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity to put a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration, the focus necessary, and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Yeah, good try, good try.
A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football. When they think they got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So they bring out their punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Savage right there, baby. That's all fair catch.
Now ready to march out of the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what
take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Confident to give him a rest. Took the word right out of my mouth. Able to chase free for about 7 up to the 35.
That guy that quick right there.
That's a good run, and they got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But it's the strong safety position and making the tackle.
No, good first quarter, fellas.
Defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
At the end of one, 6-0 is our score. We'll be back to Seattle. Right after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon hits the Seahawks for the football to begin quarter
the
number
rookie
2.
quarterback.
They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
Welcome to the channel, Monarch fans. Welcome to the channel. Look at your Super Bowl heroes right here, the Super Bowl stars.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
But you get it, screen.
He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop.
That's a big linebacker right there.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14.
Good return.
Yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And now will come the offense as they take over. And here now the offense heading back out there. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build on.
All right, Provis, let's see what you got, baby.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Rookie tight end, rookie quarterback. Good throw.
5-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Really strong, effective run there out of a power set or a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game, and that's tough for a defensive coordinator. They want to spot that lineup coming into the game early so they can get the proper defensive personnel on the field. That's why the coordinator's relying on some of the assistants to tell him what offensive personnel is hitting the field so he can adjust accordingly. They weren't able to stop him on that run.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
And that's the type of play to fire up the defense. like to press the run at all, but they'll abandon it now after gaining only one on that play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. When you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you get the defense back on its heels.
Looking to throw. That is caught.
Good throw. This guy here is accurate.
Will take it in for the touchdown. Their big tight end. A 16-yard touchdown.
Never could even catch
his
that.
guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Wow, he was a non-drafter.
If he changed anything on
A non-drafter.
or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And he's got it to make it now 13-0.
He was a non-drafter. But he was green, though, with us. Shot him.
That drive. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the defense heading back out here on the road. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field essentially, and that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone. That's exactly what they accomplished.
And they accomplished that last time. What will they accomplish this go around? They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one.
Good defense.
Come back and get them the next time.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw.
Good sack.
Down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they took their man down.
The Seahawks send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how did he take that away from them? How did come up with.
He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. And they wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The right touch limits intercepted. A big lead and it's picked off. And these guys are doing it.
Come on, Cobras.
37-yard line.
So this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, Macy's a little uncertain about where to go with the football, and at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
Sacked from the backside.
He was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's third down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Good sack.
And
knock him out of field goal range.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The Seahawks send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to take over again. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. So he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? So that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
Certainly have. Plenty of family back there.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. And now with the play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
They bring their punter out there now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Returnable for Lockett. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always think and look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And getting this just shy of midfield.
Come on, guys.
Good use of the pass there to pick up the 1st down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they thought they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
Midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Give him 40 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Tackle.
It goes as a gain of 8. Here comes the change.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So it'll be 1st down here after the run. Now they'll run on the goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Switch it up here and look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Good call.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. They'll come out in the pistol. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd.
ain't getting y'all. They throw the ball.
And that brings up fourth down.
Good defense,
Have
fellas.
you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. On his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked for someone else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try to hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
They'll look to throw here. Towards the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just
call it Allah. That's what we called it.
You got it. The benefits of practice.
It's called Allah.
Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
They go play action here on first down. For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Now a play fake here on first down. And he fires one incomplete. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete here on third down.
No second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field, feel pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Anthony's right in your hands. Come on, man.
And on now is the punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Lockett. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second
Guys,
down.
stop the little screen crap.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet down the first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Back to throw again. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him first down. Now this will come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And he's got Lockett. And he's taken down, but now the play gets to the enemy territory across the 40. And they're going to speed things up here. On play action, they'll throw. Finding time. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeout.
Good defense, fellas. Good defense.
So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll throw now on the final play. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you cross country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report. Here's Larry Ridley.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Seahawks trail right now, but with another half to play, there's time to turn it around. The Monarchs came in prepared for this game, and it shows in the way they played. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. First and 10, offensive line won't be able to hold up here. This will go as a loss of 10. And 10, quick pass is complete, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 32-yard line. Monarchs later on the drive, the pass is completed into tight coverage, and he's going to go 16 yards for the score, which takes the lead to 13. Seahawks on offense midway through the second to once again sack the QB. This ends up as a loss of 12. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. For the second half kickoff, let's get you back up to Seattle and Brandon Guy.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we're in new action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seattle defense getting set to go. They're losing here as we begin the third quarter, trying to stop this from being a bigger deficit.
I used to play for a coach who always talked about getting the other team's attention. And in this case, they want to let them know that you're going to do the dictating from here on out, not the other way around.
Trying to impose their will as we start the third. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on 1st down. The man with a crossing route.
The throw.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
They're on the counter now on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them play harder to try and catch you.
And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And again this time to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great lead, and it's picked off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And
that was a bad throw,
the rookie being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field, where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
That would take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out of the second half. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they take over already 5 yards deep.
Now way to get it back. Stay throwing screen passes.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover. But if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that to come regular season, he's going to be ready to go. And maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
How many times when you see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop when we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
And especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gives them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the
you got to hold on to that.
Tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks love the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Touchdown. Their big body receiver. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So they're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
It's a bad throw right there.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Return team. Automatic first down.
from the D-line. They give it to him right up the gut. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Second down following the run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this carry now is productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
On second down, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Defense, fellas.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking, but you got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Campbell's running back, and he's got it complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Oh, damn it, guys. Get the ball.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Sometimes you got to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is out of bounds, giving it across the 30-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of this team. Stop running people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And it's a gain of 17 that time, and that enables them to also pick up the first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And they're on it here. And good penetration here. They'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it will bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because then you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
They'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And the offense needs 7 out of this play on 3rd down. They come up in an offset eye. Back to throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get to the 31, and that's for the 1st down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
They'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. And on 2nd and 10 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved from up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses. And now we're seeing it in the NFL. The same guys using their speed in the backfield, similar to that one.
That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
It's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run.
So it's 2nd and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and lead it out.
So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. He dropped it.
Come on.
Hang on to the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists in their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Let's go!
And second and 10. He'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. 21 yards there as they convert on third.
So many times you hear today's NFL is described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have the chance to make people miss an open field.
And now a first down following that long gain. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Again, he'll drop the throw. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Good defense.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's third down.
Get out of here.
So third and 5, third and medium here. They'll look to throw again.
Good hit.
Contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Got a try here. He's back to throw. And he's got Lockett. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. first down. He'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
It's caught, blocked it. And this time not quite to the 30. Will be down at the 31-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Pull the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Surveying the field to the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And the D-line pitching together must be expecting to run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Still first down.
Here we go on 1st and 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'll be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll give it to him right up the gun. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll drop the throw. He's got time. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And right now I take my rudimentary kindergarten skills and draw where the tackle box would be, because that was close. I thought he was in the tackle box. He has to be very careful where he gets rid of the football for that spot.
Yeah, they say there was a receiver in the area, though.
Yeah. There's always a receiver in the area.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This will be caught at the 2. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Their big tight end, 25 yards for the touchdown.
They call timeout. You get a play and the coach call that stupid shit.
Just a bit. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
All-star offense.
They'll again try for 2, this time from the 7. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they decide to still go for it, even after the 5-yard penalty. And they convert. So the flag back them up 5 yards to the 7. They still get the 2-point conversion, though.
Now, was that confidence in the play call they had and in their offense, or just absolute disdain for the defense?
It worked. Timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Just what you want on a 1st down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
They come out here in the eye. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're likely keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push. Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Well, even a headway on that one. There's a plenty of carries all night long. That's where maybe he's a little bit tired for jumping around that much.
Now play number 7 in his drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. take a knee. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on fourth down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run-blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
In the pocket. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offense with a fumble, but they recover it. And it brings up second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they're able to stop it here on the spike with 3 seconds remaining. And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. Let's go! 3-39! One final shot. They'll look to throw. Finding time. All kinds of time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Seattle.